here is the question of the day, all right, that nobody agrees on right now. Will AI do more harm than good? All right. Some say it'll save time, cure diseases, even make us billionaires, right? Others say it'll destroy jobs, creativity, and truth itself. All right. So, what we're breaking down here, obviously, are both sides of it, from music and media to business, health, and humanity. All right. And asking what kind of future we're building. So, let's continue. Here's why this question hits now, right? In 2025, AI isn't just a tech topic, it's everywhere. From Spotify recommending songs to doctors using ChatGPT like tools for diagnosis to students using AI to write essays, we're already living with it. Now, if I can just say something about the student using AI for essays, that has happened massively over the last 3 to 5 years, right? And teachers are starting to use other platforms to catch that. So, and like every major shift, you have an industrial, digital, now cognitive, the benefits and risks arrive together, okay? Let's start with the good. So, we mentioned healthcare, right? AI can detect cancer now earlier than doctors in some cases. And the source that we'll provide is from Nature Medicine from 2024. Then you have climate. AI models can help predict extreme weather and optimize renewable energy grids. Now, that makes me think, has that always been a thing? Because that's always been top of mind for me. How is the weather predicted? Right? Like we know, I'm not sure if everybody knows, but I know that if it's 30% or more chance of raining, it's going to rain. If it's less, probably not. Right? So it's like, has AI even been a thing since then? Right? And you have education. Students can learn at their own pace with personalized tutors. That's crazy. And I definitely think it should be utilized. So all of this can have some bittersweet in it. Then when we get to music art, music and art, which is what our niche is, you have AI gives indie creators access to tools only big studios had. This is huge, right? Because now instead of using hardware, which hardware was still, in my opinion, top software, it's so you go to software, and now the software is built into AI in so many instances that it still produces high quality just at a faster rate, right? So when people say AI will destroy everything, we have to remember it is already saving lives and lowering barriers, right? So on the other side, which is what I would say is used more often for, before the stuff that I just mentioned, you have jobs, right? Goldman Sachs projects 300 million roles could be affected by automation. This is serious stuff, right? This is why I always mention, even though AI is scary, we have to learn how to use it as soon as possible. Okay. Then we have misinformation. AI deepfakes are already spreading political hoaxes and fake celebrity content. That goes back to the Heart on My Sleeve song that we thought Drake and The Weeknd did, right? That's just an example. You go down to creativity. Artists say it's copying their work without permission, right? So those are the type of things we're running into, which is why now there's such a huge shift happening in streaming platforms to to ensure the connect or the business side don't fall with Spotify, but also to ensure the connection or the copy copyright that the artists have over their music, right? The protection, I probably should say. Then we go down to bias and privacy. AI learns from human data. I always say this, guys, the more you give it is the more it can give you, right? So AI really doesn't know anything until you put it out there, right? And sometimes it repeats human prejudice. So the scary part is not that AI is evil, it's that it's neutral. And we're the ones programming the motives, right? So that can be a little scary. And I mean, just to give y'all an example, Sora 2, I'm still amazed at how that works, right? To just have to do a 5-second clip of myself and it spits out, I would say probably 98% of something that looks crisp, and the person looks just like me, right? In my opinion, sounds like me as well. So that's just an idea of how we're technically programming this to happen. So I feel like, a lot of people record themselves or they pay to do music videos and stuff like that. But with things like Sora 2, videographers, photographers, things of that nature are going extinct. If I can lay in my bed and make a video and imagine how I want my video to be, like how people do script or storyboards and things like that, if I could just think about it and all I have to do is type it in AI and it spits it out to look exactly like me, guys, this is what the world is coming to right now. Okay? This is the harm isn't just technical though, which is what we're running into, right? It's cultural. When AI can write songs, it can write poems, it can code faster than us, right? What happens to our sense of meaning? Philosophers call it the value displacement problem, right? Because the danger isn't that AI replaces humans, it's that humans forget what made them valuable. Excuse me. But here's the middle ground. The best future isn't AI versus humans. It's AI plus humans. When the creator uses AI and collaborator, and when the creator uses AI as a collaborator, not a replacement, the results can be incredible. Okay? Think of AI as the new electricity. It's power tools, right? But humans still decide how to use them, right? It's a tool, not a replacement. This is a great analogy of how we should look at AI, right? Instead of looking at it as a dependency or a thief of jobs, right, of employment. So the real question isn't will AI do harm? It's how do we guide it to do good? How do we guide it to use it for our benefit, right? Globally, everyone isn't scrambling to set boundaries, right? The EU AI Act, first law classifying AI by risk levels, right? US AI Bill of Rights, guidelines for transparency and fairness. So these are the things I'm listing that's taking place to put those policies in place, right? Big tech pledges with OpenAI, Google, Anthropic promising watermarking and disclosure. So that goes back to Timbaland saying, hey, we need to put a tag in the beginning of these songs so people know when it's AI. Or that goes to Will I Am saying, hey, AI is cool, but just like Planes had to put FAA in place. Cars had to put DMV in place. Okay, what is going to be that for AI, right? So it's progress, but the enforcement right now is slow. And that's where we have to speed up at. AI is so fast that I almost think that it's going to be impossible to put something in place to regulate it. It's already out of control, right? Laws can't move as fast as code. And we've seen this tremendous amount of times, right? I don't even have to go deep into that. I mean, it's almost like spam, right? Or let's just leave it at it's almost like spam, okay? So here's my take. AI will absolutely do both harm and good. The ratio depends on us, the creators, the coders, the educators, and consumers guiding it, right? Which means we have to continue to implement how we want AI to work. Every revolution needs responsibility, right? The next 5 years decides whether AI becomes the best tool we've ever built or the most efficient mistake, which goes back to harm and good. I feel like it will be both, you know? So the next 5 years, one, I feel like that's not going to be long enough because of how massive it has already became. Two, I just feel like, I think my phone is going off. Two, you know, we'll just leave it there, right? 5 years, in my opinion, is not enough. So I do feel like it's gonna be a mistake, but I feel like it's only gonna be a mistake for the people who don't know how to use it. It's only gonna be the mistake for the people who chooses not to use it. And this is just my opinion, guys. So don't take it literal. And I'm always looking for how you guys feel, okay? So of course I'm going to provide the cheat sheet below for you guys to be able to, get a better sense of what I'm trying to relay here and what this video is about. But before we head out, you already know I want to know what you guys think about this, okay? I really, really, really want to get further deep into this. Maybe you guys want me to extend on the topic, go deeper, dig deeper, because we didn't have any sources for real this time. So if you guys want to dive more, let me know. If it's something you guys want to say, hey, expand on this a bit, let me know. But I do want to know what you guys think. Will AI end up doing more harm than good in your eyes? And let me know why. Drop your take in the comment. Hit like if this made you think, and so other people can see this video and give their take as well. Subscribe, okay, for more videos where we separate the AI hype from reality, okay? Also hit that notification bell so you guys know when the next video drop. I do try to drop videos around 4 and 5 p.m. every day, so look out for those, okay? If it stops and you say, hey, where's your next video? Comment that. And you're thinking, where's your next video? Comment that below. Give me an idea on what to talk about. I try to keep it in AI music realm. So, yeah, stop scrolling, start thinking. And you guys already know I'm going to catch y'all at the next one, okay?